Hey guys, welcome to EURUSD. I'm not going to go over where we are in the structure right now. If you want to see where we are, just go back to yesterday or the day before. The last few reviews I've covered it. So I'm going to get right into business. We're in a 15-minute chart here. I left off yesterday evening around this place and said we are at the high of the day. Very hard to give a setup when we're there. And from there, I was looking for some type of sell-off. So we'll into that in a second. What we did get was a failed breakout, the opposite of my favorite setup, which is a failed breakdown. Price set so low. It goes, let's say from this case right here, I'm showing you 1410 to 1429, 1920 point bounce before losing that low and reclaiming it. So this was a great failed breakdown right here. Monday morning, you go a couple points above the low that you're using. So this would be about 1409.3, so maybe 1411-ish. So somewhere around here, you could have gone long and that would have worked out great. So over here, the opposite, we set a high. We went a little bit above that high before losing that high. So you can go short a couple points below the high. So 1450, so around 1447, right around here would be the area you'd go short with a stop loss above this high. I don't like to do failed breakouts. I prefer failed breakdowns. They happen much more often than the other ones. So with that said, after that failed breakout right here, we continue to sell. We flagged sideways for a while before having a little pop around London Open. We sold off of this level, and then we kept on selling. We attempted a failed breakout. Excuse me, I'm mixing my terms up. Excuse me. We attempted a failed breakdown of this Monday morning low at 5 o'clock. That did not work out as much as you'd like, but from 1404 entry around 1406, this did get up for 12 points. So that actually would have worked out if you entered 2 or 3 points above this high and went for it. I was sleeping, so I did not catch that. When I woke up, I noticed that we were flagging. Essentially, if you can see, the sideways selling is flagging, and we were heading into the macro back test as well as the bull flag resistance turn support. Resistance was when we were below it. Now that we were above it, it was a support area, and I was looking for some type of setup, maybe a failed breakdown, something I could work with. I got that volatility around 10 a.m. So I'm going to go to a 1 minute chart real quick just to show you what it looked like in real time and how I responded to it. So I had an alert set for this minor level as well as this major level. This minor level was set for selling, so I know to make sure I'm tuned in. This was an exact test, so just a regular major level alert. As soon as we hit this and started bouncing, I had my attention. A minute later, we went up another 6-7 points all the way up here, and because we had been selling all evening, I considered taking a long here. Now I didn't take a regular size long because I was looking for more of a failed breakdown setup. So I entered around 1371, 1372-ish in hopes of back testing this macro level, which we did. We went up a little more. I sold a little more up here, and I currently have a 10% position of my long from here still running. Now, going into what we just got more recently, we had a little mini failed breakdown that's happening here. If you go long a couple points above this, it's around 373, and this has reached 382, so almost like 9 points right there. But that is setup I was looking for. I would like to see a flush of this low, maybe even this one, before reclaiming and setting up a failed breakdown at this major level above. We're kind of working on consolidating below this macro bull backtest level. Not much to do here. It's a little bit low in volatility, so we need some selling to really set us up for some position. Let's go to ES real quick while I have you guys. It's a really good setup here in the overnight session. We lost this 59.24 area after a bunch of bounces. We set up a failed breakdown right here. Obviously, I was sleeping, but when I woke up, I noticed we had just popped off of this 59.24 level. I did not take that long, but it would have been a decent reclaim. You can see we were consolidating there for a while. We lost that level before reclaiming it. There was some acceptance from 5:30 till 6:30, and then we started popping above. Your stop loss would have been here, and that would have been a great long today, 59.28 all the way up to 59.90, almost 62 points. Right now in ES, there's not much you're seeing. Maybe a dip in recovery of this level will be possible, as well as potentially a tag close by this level, and then a recovery of 59.57. So that's all we're seeing there. Back with you guys with some more setups soon.